Welcome back to my channel, and let's tune into tarot for the month of July 2021 for anyone with a sun, moon, or rising sign in the sign of Pisces. This reading is for you. Now, do keep in mind this is a general forecast, so it will not resonate with every Pisces out there, but take what resonates and leave the rest behind for someone else. I do hope you find some guidance and insights for your month ahead. So let's jump in. The first week, we've got the Devil reversed. So last month, Pisces had the Devil card pulled in the upright position, which speaks to a toxic attachment to a person in a relationship, a lifestyle habit, some kind of situation that is not conducive to your highest path. So to have the Devil come out actually in the reverse position this month is confirming that you have successfully detached from that toxic attachment, which is part of what the reading was last month, was sort of this transitional periods, separating from that toxic attachment and creating some distance and some space from that. And so in this month, you have successfully detached and you're able to move on. So bravo. In the second week, we've got the King of Swords reversed. So in more of a lighter look into the King of Swords reversed, it's just speaking to the fact that you may have some communication challenges this month, either indecisiveness or just not being very clear on how you feel about something, or it could potentially put your heart above your head regarding a situation where you get really wrapped up in the emotions of something and you're not thinking logically. In a darker tone of the King of Swords reversed, it can speak to a tyrannical leader who's very manipulative, who's very one-sided and does not listen to anyone else's input. So on one hand, you may be interacting with someone who is conducting themselves in a leadership position in this way, or if you are in a leadership position, you may be exhibiting these traits this month. So watch yourself, Pisces, because you may be resorting to some manipulative behavior in order to get what you want. So just be aware of that as a possibility. And then in the third week, we have the Nine of Wands reversed. This puts you in a position where you're feeling an immense amount of pressure to either conduct yourself in a certain way or move in a certain direction or believe in something, a certain philosophy. And you may have previously been resisting that pressure or holding your ground against it in some capacity. But the pressure is now so intense that you are buckling beneath it. You are succumbing to the pressure. You are surrendering to it. You're kind of throwing in the towel and giving up your resistance. So I'm wondering if perhaps the King of Swords reverse that you're dealing with in the second week might be putting a lot of pressure on you to do something or think a certain way or relay a message to others or somehow believe in something or do something that doesn't feel aligned with what you want, but you're feeling forced to do it because of this immense amount of pressure. So it could be from a boss or someone just higher up in you in a company or in your work. I guess it could be from kind of a parent, or it could be from just someone in your life who's putting a lot of pressure on you to move in a direction that you're not totally comfortable with. Another way I've looked at the Nine of Wands is in the reverse position. The Nine of Wands may indicate that you have a lack of control over what's coming in and out of your field. So more of the detrimental environmental factors might be penetrating your field more, or people like energy vampires might be coming into your field more and draining your energy. So it's important, especially in this third week, I think, to try to bolster your constitution as much as you can, in the sense of eating healthy foods that will nourish you, and drinking a lot of water and beverages that are healthy, like fresh juice, for example, if you can do that, and if it's part of your diet. And trying to avoid maybe those things that are not so conducive to a healthy lifestyle or a healthy constitution. So maybe not drinking alcohol as much this particular week, or not smoking as much, or whatever lifestyle factors are not fully supportive of your highest path. This is a good week to try to eliminate that and really strengthen your health and your constitution, because it seems like you might be susceptible to maybe illness, or just susceptible to interference in some way, to feeling strong and healthy and robust in that third week. That's sort of the sense I'm getting from that card. And then in the fourth week, we have the Four of Wands upright, which is wonderful because you've had a bit of a rough go of things this month, according to the spread here. So with the Four of Wands upright, it's indicating a happy home life. It's indicating a strong sense of security and safety within the home, or like a strong foundation. It's sometimes looked at as a halfway to marriage card. So it's possible you're taking a relationship to the next level, or just making a relationship more official, or somehow more serious. It could also indicate a celebration, like a wedding or an event that you might be attending in that last week. But overall, it's a beautiful card. It's a very grounded card. And again, it elicits feelings of safety and security and happiness and groundedness. So hopefully you were able to get through the second and third week where you're dealing with a tyrannical leader potentially, and just feeling a little bit of pressure, a lot of pressure, to move in a certain way that maybe doesn't feel totally aligned with what you want. So anyways, you come out on top, all right, with the Four of Wands. You come out in a good space, and good things are happening. And then the final words of wisdom for this month from the Oracle, we've got stars in the sky. When you look up into the velvety dark blanket of the night sky, covering the vast expanse of space, can you count all the stars twinkling above? Can you imagine that you are only glimpsing a teeny sliver of what is actually there? This is the domain of limitless possibility, of the never-ending sea of potential that you yourself are made of and have now at your disposal. Your life right now is alive with possibility and needs your clear focus to home in on what avenue of exploration most calls to you. It's time to choose and not be distracted by the sheer magnitude of what may be. Be here now. Gather your thoughts and your most cherished dreams. Focus on the brightest star in your never-ending sky, and take small steps, small movements toward calling this glittering potential into reality. If you can imagine this and hold that vision, you will summon all the celestial helpers and guides to aid you in bringing it into fruition. Keep your focus on the essence of potential rather than the form of it. The universe has its own ideas of how best to serve you and all of us at the same time. Trust this as fact rather than theory, and you ought not act surprised when your dreams come true, for they surely will, exactly how you need them to. So I can't help but think that this Four of Wands is sort of a dream come true energy. after what you've been through, releasing attachments, toxic attachments, and dealing with potentially a leader that's bringing in manipulative tactics in order to get what he wants, and then feeling an immense amount of pressure to do or act in a way that's not in alignment with who you are. I feel like this Four of Wands is like the dream come true. If you can maintain the idea that you have limitless possibility and that the universe is acting in your best interest, I feel like you can bring your dreams to fruition, even if you have to deal with some obstacles in the middle of the month, right? Okay, Pisces, well, thank you for tuning in today. I hope you found some guidance and insight for your month ahead. And if you felt like this resonated with your life or events that happened this month, please comment below, let me know, and give this video a thumbs up. Share it with any of your Pisces friends, and I will talk to you guys next month. Take care.